Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Curse of Oak Island Preview. New theory shows Nolan's cross pointing to the garden shaft. On The Curse of Oak Island this week, the team prepares to open up the garden shaft as a new theory suggests that Nolan's cross has been pointing to the garden shaft all this time. It's pretty much all happening at the garden shaft these days. The water samples buried underground show precious metals are buried in the area, and the team has pinpointed at least a couple of tunnels that appear to be heading in its direction. That's why it was so frustrating when the Dumas Mining Company was prevented from excavating the shaft. However, thankfully, the permits have been approved, and they will recommence work this week. That means that very soon, the guys will get the chance to walk around underground in the money pit area. In the meantime, viewers can expect to learn about a theory regarding Nolan's Cross and the garden shaft. Nolan's Cross is a large stone formation consisting of 6 boulders in the shape of a Christian cross. The boulders are up to 9 feet in height, and the whole structure is hundreds of feet wide and long. There have been a few theories about why the feature exists. Some suspect it simply demarcated a border, while others have speculated that it may be a marker for the Templar Knights. Nolan's Cross could point to the garden shaft. On tonight's episode, we shall see another expert theorist in the war room, and he will tell us why he thinks Nolan's Cross points to the garden shaft. In a preview, the expert says there are 4 lines measured from Nolan's Cross perfectly intersecting at the garden shaft. The expert has a helpful diagram to illustrate his point, but we'll have to wait for tonight's episode to hear the full theory fleshed out. ###The Curse of Oak Island Preview. A new theory points Nolan's Cross to the garden shaft. For over a decade, The Curse of Oak Island has enthralled audiences with its tale of mystery, exploration, and the unyielding determination of the Legina brothers and their team. With each passing season, the allure of hidden treasures, ancient relics, and the age-old secrets buried beneath the island only deepens. As the team digs further into the enigmatic history of Oak Island, a new theory has emerged that could reshape the quest. The mysterious Nolan's Cross might be pointing directly to the garden shaft, potentially offering a major breakthrough in the treasure hunt. ###, Revisiting Nolan's Cross. Nolan's Cross, a peculiar formation of 6 large boulders arranged in a near-perfect Christian cross, has puzzled researchers and treasure hunters for years. Discovered by Fred Nolan, a surveyor and one of Oak Island's original explorers, the formation has been at the center of several theories regarding its origin, purpose, and connection to the island's treasures. Some believe that Nolan's Cross is a marker left by the Knights Templar, guiding them to a secret stash of religious artifacts. Others suggest it could be a coded map pointing to the island's most elusive secrets. While the cross has been studied, measured, and analyzed, the treasure's precise location has always remained just out of reach. However, as the team embarks on a new season of investigations, a fresh perspective on Nolan's Cross has emerged. The cross's alignment, combined with recent finds and historical records, seems to converge on a single point: the garden shaft, a location that has generated its own fair share of intrigue over the years. ###, The garden shaft's mysterious past. The garden shaft is one of the many man-made structures on Oak Island, originally discovered years ago during earlier treasure hunts. Located near the money pit, the shaft has been dug, filled, and redisturbed multiple times by various explorers, yet it remains an enigmatic piece of the puzzle. Its depth and intricate design have long suggested that it was part of a larger system of tunnels and chambers, possibly connected to the legendary treasure buried deep below. While the garden shaft has been explored before, the team never considered it the definitive location of the treasure. Most of their attention remained focused on the money pit, the swamp, and other key areas of the island. Yet this new theory linking Nolan's cross to the garden shaft could compel them to rethink their strategy. If Nolan's cross is indeed a massive stone compass, pointing treasure hunters toward the garden shaft, it might explain why previous digs have failed. Perhaps the garden shaft was never just a side feature of the island, but rather the ultimate destination that all other clues have been leading toward. ######, piecing together the clues. One of the most intriguing aspects of the new theory involves the alignment and measurements of Nolan's cross. Recent advancements in technology, coupled with fresh data from ground-penetrating radar and 3D mapping, have allowed the team to gain a more precise understanding of how the cross relates to the rest of the island's landmarks. #####, conclusion. The Crossroad of Discovery. As The Curse of Oak Island delves deeper into its next chapter, the new theory linking Nolan's cross to the garden shaft has added a fresh layer of intrigue. Whether this theory will finally lead to the fabled treasure or become another tantalizing piece of the island's unsolved puzzle remains to be seen. For the team, the possibility of unlocking a hidden chamber or unearthing a long-lost relic is more than enough to keep the adventure alive. The alignment of ancient stones, the whispers of forgotten explorers, and the echoes of a centuries-old mystery continue to converge on Oak Island. And as they do, the Lagina brothers stand at the crossroads, driven by hope, fueled by curiosity, and inching ever closer to uncovering the truth behind one of history's greatest enigmas. By analyzing the exact measurements between the stones of Nolan's cross and comparing them to the positions of the Money Pit, garden shaft, and other known sites, the team has discovered potential geometric relationships. These relationships form a pattern that directs attention toward the garden shaft with surprising accuracy. It's almost as if the cross was designed as a massive survey tool, guiding those who knew how to read it. In addition to the geometric data, the team has revisited historical documents and maps, some of which suggest that earlier explorers may have had knowledge of this alignment. A few obscure references to a hidden shaft connected to religious symbolism have been uncovered, lending credibility to the idea that the garden shaft was always intended to be the key location. ######, the Knights Templar connection. One of the enduring legends surrounding Oak Island involves the Knights Templar, a medieval Christian order that was rumored to have transported sacred treasures, possibly the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant, to the island. Supporters of this theory have long viewed Nolan's cross as evidence of Templar involvement due to its resemblance to a Christian symbol and its potential alignment with other Templar landmarks across the globe. If Nolan's cross is indeed a marker left by the Templars, the discovery of its alignment pointing toward the garden shaft takes on profound significance. Perhaps the Templars, known for their advanced knowledge of engineering, geometry, and cryptic symbols, deliberately designed the cross as a coded message for those who would come after them. By following the cross's direction, treasure hunters may finally unlock the mystery that has eluded so many. #####, new excavations and high hopes. The Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, along with their dedicated team of researchers, engineers, and historians, are known for their persistence. This season, with the new theory in hand, they are gearing up for what could be their most targeted and promising excavation yet. The garden shaft, once seen as a peripheral feature, is now being reinforced and prepared for deeper exploration. Cutting-edge drilling equipment, high-resolution imaging technologies, and even historical reenactments are being employed to understand the shaft's construction and its possible connection to other underground tunnels. The goal is not just to explore the shaft, but to determine whether it was a central point in a larger network of secretive tunnels designed to safeguard whatever lies hidden beneath Oak Island. Adding to the excitement are recent finds of unusual metal fragments, wood samples, and artifacts near the garden shaft. While not definitive on their own, These discoveries lend credence to the idea that something significant lies within reach. #####, the importance of collaboration. One of the show's defining features is the collaboration between the core team and outside experts. This season, renowned historians, geologists, and even religious scholars are being brought in to provide their insights into the new theory. The combination of science, history, and intuition is what has propelled the search forward, and this theory is no different. Experts specializing in religious symbology and ancient navigation techniques have offered intriguing insights into how Nolan's cross might have been used as a wayfinding tool. Their perspectives suggest that the alignment was not accidental and that the cross's placement was meant to guide treasure hunters to the garden shaft, where the final piece of the puzzle might be uncovered. ######, anticipation and skepticism. While the new theory is generating buzz, not everyone is convinced. Some skeptics argue that the cross's alignment could be coincidental, and that the garden shaft has been thoroughly explored in the past without yielding significant results. Others caution that the island's history is filled with false leads and dead ends, and that the search might still be far from over. However, the Lajeunesse remain undeterred. Their belief in the possibility of a breakthrough, coupled with their respect for the island's enigmatic history, keeps them committed to pressing forward. As the season progresses, viewers can expect high-stakes digs, dramatic reveals, and perhaps a few more twists in the quest for the truth.